Hello there, fellow summoners. Mad Dog HT here, and I know this is a little bit late. I did this pretty much the first day that this last week came out for the side quest. I went through and I did all of the lower difficulties to get all the shards that I could, and then I'm going to go into the legendary difficulty, this Don't Ever Apologize quest with Mysterio as the boss. And you'd think with the team that I'm going in that I'm going to be using Ghost, and you would be absolutely wrong. I know Ghost is a great champ. I have her at rank 2 and I recently awakened her, but I'm not going to be using her. So this Mysterio, he's got a lot of stuff going on. We'll get to him in a minute. We're just going to go down this path. It's got a few of those small potions, which probably I won't ever use, and I might sell them, but we're going to go in, and this is the team that I normally farm energy refills with, and this is my bae right here, Wasp. I love Wasp. Now, I haven't been ever brought her to war or anything like that, mainly because she's one of my defenders with high ground right now. And just look at this damage. I mean, each heavy, you're getting 7 and then 16k. You can chain heavies in the corner, especially against champs like Symbiote Supreme, Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme, the ones that have a little bit more of a passive power gain. And yeah, we just totally wreck that Symbiote Supreme. And we're just going to use Wasp for the whole path. Now, these aren't like crazy fights. They're 200k plus health pools. But Wasp with this team is just incredible. So I have the Ghost Wasp, Ant-Man stuff going on for all the attack and whatnot. I have an extra attack synergy with Yellow Jacket. And then the one that I think matters the most is the Havoc synergy. So when you shrink, you get that passive fury, and that just makes her hit like a truck. I mean, she's going for 7 and 16k when she gets that shrink fury on the heavy. Gets those guaranteed crits when you shrink into a special. Yeah, pretty awesome. I was hoping that Captain Marvel or Miss Marvel would have thrown a special with the power stings up, but she didn't. That's all right. But just clearing this path like nobody's business. Now we're going to go in, still Wasp, class disadvantage. You'll see a little bit lower rate on the crits. But the one thing that I love about Wasp is that her damage is very predictable and it's extremely high. She hits like this freight train with just no stopping her. Now, she does have a small health pool. She's a little bit squishy, but when you can play like this and be aggressive and chain heavies in the corner, you don't really have to parry or block much at all. You can keep pushing them to like a special one, and the special one is easily manageable to Dex. I mean, the damage is just awesome, and she is just super fun. There you go again, just wrecking these guys. They don't stand a chance. So yeah, I use Wasp all the time when I'm farming in Act 5, 5.3.6. I'm usually farming refills. There are revives to be had in there, but I usually just stick to the refills because I don't really have any content right now that really demands revives. So I farm refills, and then I can play whatever I want, whenever I want, do a event quest when it's up, do side quest things that take energy. Yeah, and then just this damage, I mean, it's just nutty and it's just so fun. Now you can notice that like when I chain and shrink down into a heavy stun, I get the big damage, and if I keep chaining, that passive fury does wear off, so the damage isn't as great, but it's still awesome, and it's guaranteed crits, which is nice. So that's why you're just seeing big yellow numbers on almost all of her hits. And so yeah, I just really enjoy playing her. If I had the choice, any and pretty much every time, I would pick using Wasp over someone like Ghost. So, and some people may not like hearing that, but that's just me. And again, Ghost is an excellent champ. She's probably one of the best champs in the game, but she just doesn't fit my style of play. And I use her occasionally, but yeah, I just love Wasp. She is so fun. I love her shrink mechanic, and the damage is just awesome. I'm just ripping through this line, and it's a lot of fun. I'm having a good time. So yeah, so I did this on the first day, and I apologize I didn't get this uploaded. Most people have probably completed this already. If you haven't, get on it, because this is going to be shut down in the next couple days, 2 days. So here we have a Mysterio. It's got this enhanced parry armor break. So if you parry, you will armor break him for 15 seconds, which is great, because you do not want him to be building up his chemical gas charges. If he gets to 3 or more, he'll automatically put a poison on you. So you want to keep that armor break on. You can't stack it or refresh it, or you can refresh it. Yeah, you can refresh it. I'm trying to think. On the other fight, it wasn't refreshing. I know why. We'll get to that though. So you can refresh it. So keep him armor broke, and then just go to town on this guy. I'd normally try to push him to special 2s. That way I don't have to worry about like dancing around and waiting out his damage reflection from his special 1. Here he's going to put a power drain on me. I can miss, so I'm going to wait that out. And then just kind of go back to town, just smashing this guy. And he's going to go down at just over 30 hits. And yeah, Wasp just totally annihilated this whole line. Not even a quarter health lost. Tons of damage. Ton of yellow numbers. Yeah, super fun. I love Wasp. She is amazing. And I think she gets overlooked a ton. So we complete that path. We get some of the side event Cavalier shards, and we're going to go back in. So for this other side, it has both a present for you hero and a coal for you villain or something like that, which basically you either want present for you villain, so you can get like the energize once they throw a special, and then I think for the heroes you have to like knock them down to be able to use your special attacks. So I did kind of do a little brain fart. I went in and I threw in Proxima, Corvus, Maw, Nebula, and then I threw on Falcon because he's got a synergy with Ebony Maw. And I was thinking, oh, they're not heroes, but they also are not villains. So I don't get the energize on any of these fights for what I was thinking. Oh, bring bad guys, bring villains. But Maw, Nebula, Proxima, and Corvus, they're not their Thanos army or whatnot. So I don't get the energize, but that's all right. It's not a big deal, but it would have been pretty fun to have energize because you are able to throw a lot of specials on this side of the lane. So I would recommend bringing some villain that you really like to play. I do like Maw. I ranked him up. I don't have him on defense. We already have a rank 3 Maw in our battle group that we have on defense, and he has Mirage Turtle. It's his Ebony Maw. He has higher Mystic Dispersion than me, so we have him going in there. I messed up. I thought I was still faltering. That's one thing that I'm trying to get used to with Maw, is that when you falter, you just kind of let them try to hit you, and then they can take degen damage all the time, which is pretty fun. But yeah, so we're taking care of business on this Venom, and I think here, I think I'm gonna mess up with, I think I'm gonna stop hitting him right when I get to 100 and then let him falter on me and try to hit. He's just degenerating away, and then I slipped up, I didn't get away in time, and yeah, got hit, but that's right. Maw is kind of fun. I really enjoy him. His degen damage is really nice, and I don't know, I can't wait for him in solo competitive mode, to be honest. And that's one of the reasons why I ranked him up. Also because I like playing him. Here, Corvus. Now Corvus is not my favorite champ. I kind of just brought him in because he kind of just synergized with everybody, and I was like, oh, if I got Proxima on the team, so I can get the True Strike when this guy evades. So here I'm gonna kind of pause my combo so I can predict him evading. We get the knockdown, and here's where it went weird, because I got the knockdown after the evade, but I did not get the True Strike. So you're gonna see right there, boom. I did not get the True Strike buff. I don't know why that was. I thought it was weird. I was confused. I don't know if you know. I don't know if it's some synergy interaction. Maybe it's with Maw. I don't know. I was like, oh, that kind of stinks. So I have to be aware of him evading, and now I've run out of all my charges. It's one of the bad things about Corvus is, you know, that first fight. It can be a little bit brutal. And I don't run suicides. You know, the liquid courage and the what's up, the DE one? I'm trying to think of what that is. Oh, right there. That was like a glitch in the game. Like, it just lagged on me, and I've been having that happen for the last, I don't know, week or two, where there's just certain times in fights where it just like freezes for like a second. It's a pretty long duration, and it's kind of messed me up. It's kind of messed me up a little bit for AQ. I don't think it's happened in War. Maybe it's happened once in War. I don't know, when the season starts, I'll make sure that I'm like resetting and getting fresh restarts in the game. But I don't know if it's just because I've had the game open for a long time, but been getting these weird pauses. So we got down the Labtron with Corvus, and now we're gonna go in on this Ronin with Falcon. So it does have the node where when you get to a special, it will special lock you down, and you have to do a knockdown to basically activate you being able to throw a special. Now you can see it didn't happen there on the first one because I was locked on, and it didn't happen there, but it was kind of it was delayed. Is it when they get a bar? I thought it was when you got a bar of power, but maybe I'm mistaken. Let's see. Do we get special locked? Well, we're both gonna get to a bar. So now we're locked down. We've locked down again, and so it kind of just bypasses that. So I think when I push him to 2 bar or 1 bar, am I gonna get special locked? Okay, so it's when they get a bar of power, you get special locked, and you have to do a knockdown. Otherwise, you're just locked down. So there we get the heavy. We activate the ability to get our special. We lock on again. And regardless if he gets to another bar power, that's going to bypass that special lock, which is kind of nice. And I think we finish him off here with a special one and bleed him out. Yeah, there we go. So Falcon, I just awakened him, and then I duped him again shortly thereafter. But he was already at rank 3, so I'm pretty happy about that. He's a great champ. He's a lot of fun to play. Very, very useful. And so I was like, well, since I use Corvus, I will use him on this one and get another charge. So I already have 2 charges from that Labtron, the evade, and the tech. And now you can see I do have that True Strike active. So I'm not really certain why I didn't get it on that fight, but whatever. So we're just trying to do, you know, medium, light, mediums, build up to the special 2, and hopefully get enough damage to where we can pretty much kill this guy. And here we go. Not enough. Not enough. So that was kind of unfortunate. I thought I was going to get more damage. We did not. In hindsight, I probably should have brought in Nebula. She's actually a decent option for Sunspot because she can shock him and kind of mess with all of his like solar flare states and stuff like that. But I was like, I'll just get another charge. But I don't use Corvus after this. I do have a 5-star Awakened Corvus. This Corvus is just rank 2. My 5-star is rank 5. I don't think he's max sig, but he's up there. I would like to get this guy awakened. I don't know that I will rank him up anytime soon. Maybe now that I have Proxima and Nebula, but we shall see. And then last up on the lane before the boss, we have King Groot. We're going in with Maw, I believe, yeah. So the one I sing with Maw on champs that gain some type of natural fury is that you can nullify that on the first special one and get that part of the mission and get that degen going, which is really nice. So you can see right there, boom, we do nullify on the first special one, so we complete that mission. And then we need to get a heavy knockdown mission here while he's got the regen, so we can't shrug my stun. So we get some degen there. We got 2 of the missions done. Or it looks like it already gave us, that's interesting. It looks like it already gave us the charge. We didn't throw off the special 2. Maybe because I missed, maybe that's something I'm not aware of, is if you miss, that completes one of the missions. Probably, it probably is. You just have to get 3 degens, and normally I do that with a heavy knockdown, 2 special 1 with a fury nullify, and then a special 2. But I guess you can do it with a miss, and I'll have to look into that, but I'm probably pretty certain that's why I was able to complete the 3 missions and get the charge. But I'll have to look into that. I'm still messing along with Mod. I don't think I've actually read through his abilities in full for like total comprehension and like soaking it in. Just kind of been learning as I go. But we take out King Groot, no problem. Yeah, Mod's pretty fun. So last up, we're going to go in with Proxima. So I have awakened her a month or so ago, and I just felt like she's going to be really useful for this Alliance War season. She is an attacker that can benefit from the global, and she can get those withers and whatnot, and she can just hit like a truck. So the first mission that I get up is the knockdown mission, so I'm basically just going to parry heavy, get those 5 knockdowns, and I'm going to try to kill this guy off with a special 3 with all 3 missions. I know you can get up to like 75 hits, but I felt like I wasn't going to get that many hits in before this guy would, be dead with, when I get to a special 3. So we're waiting for the next mission to come up, and I believe it's going to be the parry. Yeah, so we're going to parry, and we got to get 6 parries in. And which parry mission is actually kind of good when he's throwing that special 1 and he's got that reflection going on. It's good to kind of just stall and wait. Now here you can see the armor break is not refreshing, and I think that's actually due to the defensive ability accuracy reduction that Proxima has on her parry stun. So I think that's why it's not refreshing. She gets it on the first one, but it's not going to refresh on the second. So now we got the intercept mission. We do get an intercept off, and now we're kind of cornered, and I got hit by that. Here I'm just blocking, trying to bait this reflective timer out, kind of get off the wall, and then I try to for intercept, don't get it, and then boom, get the last one. We complete all the missions. I probably could have thrown off the special 3 earlier, but I was like, I'm going to try to get all 3 missions completed. Boom, and this definitely kills him off. So we get the line clear. We didn't die in any of the fights. That one was super close, super sketchy. But yeah, we get it done. We're going to collect our rewards. Decent rewards. Nothing like too crazy, but nothing to be too upset about. Decent amount of 6-star shards across the event. Tier 5 basic. A lot of tier 2 catalysts. A lot of the shards. A lot of these Cavalier side quest shards, which is really nice. And we go and we're going to collect the last objective. I don't know why they don't just put those in like the completion rewards in the legendary mode, but you know, whatever. Collect that. We don't have a mythic crystal quite yet. Still working on that. Getting pretty close. Probably this next month we'll get enough to complete that, and maybe we'll get a 6-star. I'm gonna just expect the worst and get a 5-star, but here we're gonna get 12 of these side quest Cavalier crystals. I've already opened up 2 other batches, and I've gotten Awakening on Mr. Fantastic and more. It wasn't an Awakening, but it was more SIGs on my Vision Arcus. So I've already gotten 2 6-stars and then quite a handful of 5-stars from these crystals. And I've opened up, I don't know, it was probably mid-30s or so. So here we open it up and we get 3 5-stars, MODOK, Venom, and Doc Ock. So that's pretty nice. And a couple 4-stars. So we got 2 more left. We're going to pop it and we get 3 stars. No 6-stars on this one. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed the Wasp gameplay. I love Wasp. And thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.